Give me a D and a G. It's the Dunga Show. It's the Dunga Show.
Welcome to the Dawg and Gut Show.
Now on Be Kind Radio.
Absolutely is.
Did you almost forget?
No.
No, you just wanted to
Who are
put that
you
little
again?
delay there.
Yes. For,
Good for you. So what's going on? What do we got going on?
Well, we're going to talk to some guys, possibly talented guys.
If you need to know what they are, they're on your hat.
Can you read it for me?
The new hires.
There we go.
What's up, boys?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good to
we
have
have-
you back.
We have Max, and we have Jack, and we have Christian.
Yes. And they were just they just played a couple shows on the weekend.
Yeah, you did. And they're going to tell us all about it.
So before we get into that, for anyone who missed the first appearance, give us the 30-second version of who you are.
Ooh, 30 seconds. So we're the New Hires. We're an Ottawa indie rock band that is currently on tour and that loves early 2000s rock nostalgia and modern music. I can give you the Kijiji background as well, but I'm going to
That was a great elevator pitch. Thank you. It's really good. Really great.
Yeah, if that was any more vanilla.
No, I liked it.
Huh?
Okay, you got to take it easy on Max. Okay, we got to.
That's my boy.
You got to let me warm up a little bit, dog. You
Listen,
gotta,
Yeah.
every show I go to of the new hires, I never speak to the other two because they don't come over and talk to me. They're mean to me.
Well, maybe they're just focused.
I think so.
Max is more like, outgoing.
loosey goosey.
Yeah,
Maybe this is what this podcast is about. It's just airing grievances about our band and making sure that we can improve.
That's why you wanted to talk to us? You wanted to get the, it's like a therapy session?
Oh, I thought he wanted to talk about the
Our
tour.
live Yelp review.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Fair.
So the tour, you just went to Toronto on Friday and Brockville on Saturday. So how was that for you guys?
It's awesome. Yeah, well, where do we start? Toronto, we played at Duffy's. Pretty good turnout with Yellow Magnolia and full deck. We played Duffy's in the summer for North by Northeast. So good to be back there. A little bit less funk down in there in the winter time,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yeah, I think they had some water damage last time. This time they cleaned it up a little bit, but it was a cool venue. Before that, we even stopped at the Met University or MT University
Oh, yeah.
for like a little audio session with the campus radio. So we did like a little acoustic session, which was a lot of fun. Pretty cool to do. Got a button out of it that said I did this live session and all I got was a button out of it. So I'm expecting some merch after this.
On AM radio. That's
Radio.
the new
Wow.
content delivery domain for the new hires.
You guys are, wow. Damn,
Everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
We made it.
Yeah,
We made it.
inescapable.
And then after that, we went to Brockville on the Saturday. Just played at the Arts Hub over there, organized by Upper Hand Underground with Double Experience and Sun Dried Flies. So
Ooh,
Ottawa
we just-
takeover, which was pretty cool.
Nice. How did you like the sun-dried flies? We just had them on, actually.
They're awesome. They're really
Wicked.
Great guys. Young group. Really, really great guys, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun, like youthful energy coming through, man, and they can shred with the best of them. So
Yeah.
love to
That's
see
awesome. Yeah. It is
So-
great to see.
I have to ask, is that kind of like taking a little bit of a risk, taking three bands from Ottawa to play? I guess Brockville's really not that far away, so it's not that bad. Would you do that in Toronto? Like, hey, boys, let's go down to Toronto and just, play a bar down there.
It's definitely a risk, but I think in this one, Brock from Double Experience is actually, I think he's from Brockville originally. It's, I think how they got the name. And then Sun Dried Flies, they're originally based out of Prescott, from my understanding. So it's
Yes.
right around the corner. In theory, they were treated kind of like the hometown band for this one, which is pretty cool. And the promoters who were taking the shot on this, they really, really killed it. They just they were posting pretty much every single day. They were running around. They got Brockville Hyundai to sponsor, which is pretty cool. So they definitely made it a success. And it sold out right before doors opened, which was pretty fun. So a nice way to end the weekend for sure.
Nice. It's great.
Cool.
Good for you. Love that for you guys. Well, since last time you guys were on the show, what do you think's changed the most for you guys?
Jack?
Me. My name's not Arthur. Well, I guess you guys interviewed in 2023, joined in August 2024. Yeah, like September-ish. Yeah, and we
It's
put
been
a
Year.
2 EPs since then, right?
Yeah, it's been a crazy little year. Like we finally played the Bronson in 2020. We had the UO show for Frosh Week gig. That was pretty insane. And then we had Rockfest not too long ago. which is allowing us to play at Hope Volleyball this summer. So it's just been a whirlwind. It's just been kind of like the seeing where the train takes you, but it's been cool.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch you guys actually grow, and it's great for us to see that because we know how hard you guys work, and we appreciate you so much. We love your stuff, so it's great to see you guys grow the way you have. I love that.
Yeah, you're cool. Just kidding.
You're not kidding. They are cool.
They're very cool.
Yeah.
The one I get to talk to.
Do you want to ask any questions, or are you just gonna sit around?
No, I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna sit here with my new hires hat on, and I'm just gonna sit here and just represent.
Yeah, it's great placement. We actually bribed him to wear the hat.
Yeah. I got your button over there somewhere.
The money's on the way. It's being mailed to me.
My name is the new hires. It's a great
Wired somewhere.
button. Yeah. It's over there. I see it.
So the Hope Volleyball, you guys are there with whom?
So we'll be playing with USS and Chaos, which is really, really cool. Like I remember watching Chaos on Much Music back in the day. So this will be a fun little experience.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get my way. I did security at one show one year.
Did you?
Yeah. When I used to work with the ALS Society, because they pick different charities to give the money to that they raise. And one year was the ALS Society. So we went down with a bunch of us, and they're like, security. Great.
Well, that's kind of your go-to.
Yeah.
It's like he's covered in tats and a beard. So I was like, yeah, that's the perfect guy for security. It's like, yeah, okay.
Just cross your arms, man. Just
that's my stance.
That's how he watches
that's all I
shows. You've noticed. Looks like he's having the worst time ever, but he's actually having the best time ever. What's something about you guys that people wouldn't expect it at all?
Christian, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, well,
welcome to the hard ones. I'm taking the softballs here.
What would they? We're all just a bunch of softies. I don't know.
Think about the lack of tattoos. People could have discerned that. Well, I guess.
I mean, I'm carrying the team for that. And Aiden's got a couple too. No, I don't know. What's I guess maybe people think that we're maybe like more like crazy partiers than we are. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people get that, like, especially me as like a drummer. I've had many people come to me and be like, "Hey, do you have like weed or stuff like that?" And I've never done weed in my life, so I'm always like stuff like that a little bit.
Don't let the long hair and the drums fool you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You look cool.
Well, at least they're not asking for coke. You know,
That's
Not yet.
well, it's coming. That's
not
coming.
yet. That's coming down.
It's coming down the line there, man. It's you know what I've been liking is Jack is looking up like it's the Brady Bunch.
No, it's like Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, that's right. He looks up
when Christian's talking.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for that. What this question's for Jack. So what's been the biggest surprise about joining the band?
Oh man, it's a great question. I guess like hard to know what to expect when I joined, really, but the biggest surprise is truly how hard the four guys work behind the scenes on everything, right? Like you see the 30 minutes of the show, and it's raw energy and just like there's a lot of expression of just how excited they are to get to do that, and including myself, but just the amount of sheer emailing and thinking and scheduling and everything that goes in behind the scenes. Just there's roots in the ground all over the place, and the momentum and of the band it's definitely not an accident. And I think I've been involved in bands and stuff before this, but I wasn't as clued into just how much work and grinding that you have to do to carve out space for yourself. And new hires are really hard working at that.
It shows on stage, right? You guys are having fun, but like you're so tight together playing and stuff. Like nobody would ever know that Jack just joined the band too. It's just like you just fit right in. It's just so how did it come about?
Uh-huh.
Did you apply? They say looking for bassists, and you went, "Hey, that's a pretty good idea."
I applied. I put it in my resume in the
excellent
in the shape of a Google form. I guess they had. It was like thinking about your musical experiences and what music you liked and things like that. And then we had some interviews, like just over like kind of like this, and then we had a first jam. So I also I'm the proud owner of a Grand Caravan, so that I think is a real reason.
Oh, Max is like,
my meal ticket. Yeah, exactly. But no, it just felt great from the start playing with these guys, and also musically, I think we have just there's synergy there. It's I'm not trying to take us into a experimental funk prog direction yet, but it just works.
I like the way you said yet.
It's like the interview process was like, can you play Big Brown Beaver? And then they went from there. Right?
And how much gear can we put into your minivan?
Yeah. And what do you drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
relevant.
We know.
The dog's right there. Right?
Oh.
Just really right there. I've got a dog right next to me too.
But I thought it's cute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, the sweetie. Is that a Labradoodle?
He's a golden doodle.
Golden doodle. Beautiful
Yeah.
dog.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
We invite any kind of dogs to join our show.
That's right. We don't discriminate.
Yes, we do. No cats, only dogs.
Well, Max
That's not
is-
true. We've had
That's not true.
we've had
It's such
people
a
with
lie.
cats that have been
Yeah.
all over them.
It's such a lie. Any kind
Couldn't
of
even
animal.
concentrate. There were so many fucking cats. What's the random talent or hidden skill that one of you has? Jeez.
I'm really good at not being able to swim.
Is that a talent or a lack of talent?
I'm pretty good at it. You'd be surprised. People have commented and said that it looks like I'm fighting the water.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't know how to swim, then you're definitely fighting the water.
Well, the way
Yeah.
that he worded it was excellent.
Yes.
You know,
Well, he's the
pretty
wordsmith
good
and-
at not being able to swim.
Well, he is the song. He's the song singer, so he's got the words.
Yeah, he puts it together nicely. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you two, Jack, Christian? Anything?
I'm good at baking.
Can confirm.
I would
What's the
say
specialty, Christian? What's the go-to?
I do enjoy. I made so you can make like the cream puffs, but like and then fill them up with whatever you want. So I've done like a raspberry pie filling with the cream cheese icing, and then like the chocolate to cover the hole and stuff. So they're like a kind of raspberry cream cheese cake bite in a cream puff.
Heavy, but delicious.
Yeah.
So we'll next show I see you at, I'll expect some of those. Thank you.
Jack?
He
You
thinks
got
I'm kidding.
I will say I'm not in my normal life. I'm not much of a gamer, but I am very good at Mario Kart. I'm still, that hasn't left me. So I think I was able to bear that out with the rest of the band as a test sample, but probably someone listening is going to say you absolutely are not, but I think it's hidden at least.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to have a competition then.
Tournament.
I thought we did.
Challenge accepted.
I never played.
And
Christian
for the
remembers.
second half of this show.
Yeah, we're going to play Mario Kart. I will bow out of that. Thanks very much.
Oh, you would.
No, I'm not. I'm with Max. Max and I will go, I don't know, do some
Swimming?
shopping. If your best friend had to describe you in 3 words, what would they be?
One of my best friends at my wedding, it's not really 3 words, but he said, sometimes I'll say some very wise stuff, but most of the time it's the dumbest shit you ever heard. And I think that sums me up pretty well.
It makes for a good podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Christian?
Well, my high school friend would call me fist, but that's like a swear word in French.
That's 3 words, though. You nailed it.
And because of my name, Christian, it's like they would always, Chris, but you say the swear word in French, but then you finish with the tien at the end, so you're not swearing. So
Fair.
a little. Can I swear in here? I guess.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, okay.
You're-
A little fuck, then I guess.
There's your answer. Do we want to know from Max?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
3 words.
What?
What's with the hate?
I'm not hating.
This is what I've learned to expect. Let's see. Jeez, you're hitting me with the hard ones now. I would say definitely something to do about spreadsheets. So I have way too many. Definitely something to do about impulsive, because I have that on stage, as you guys have noticed that one time with the carrot. And I'll let the 3rd word be mystery, because I don't even know myself.
There you go.
Curious.
We'll work on that. Mysterious. He
I'll
likes to be
figure it out by the 3rd
mysterious.
time I come on the podcast. How about that?
Oh, you
Yeah.
think there's going to be a 3rd time?
Well, Christian's gonna be making some desserts, so we'll see what
I'm,
Well,
we're bringing
I-
Christian. Christian and Jack are coming back,
Yeah.
and we'll bring on Aiden because we've never
is
spoken
up
to him.
with- bro, I don't get it.
It's been a long day.
Well, you just
No, I'm
hard
not hating on
poor-
Max.
poor-
Max knows how I feel. He knows that we're
I don't think he
buds.
does.
I think he
you're-
does.
I think we're going to take the last 5 minutes of this interview just to be a rant of Dawg saying how much he likes our band, just to make up.
Yeah.
Yes, I will. I could go on for 10 minutes.
He'll cordially.
Like a
Originally
legal disclaimer scrolling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dog
This
does
is not-
not actually dislike Max.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
This is
actually
true.
funny. I might do that as like
What?
I might do that on as a real one-time disclaimer. He does not actually not like that. I think thank you for Jack. Great idea. Great
No-
idea, Jack.
All
Thank
right,
you.
all right,
Nobody
all
would
right.
believe it.
I'm gonna steal it. Thank you very much.
Nobody would believe it anyway.
No. What song do you never skip when it comes on?
Oh, interesting. You asked that one.
I have heard like a song by hers called "What Once Was." Every time it comes on, that little guitar riff off the bat, never skip.
I mean, a classic, but Bohemian Rhapsody. No matter where it's at, the point, like when it comes on, you have to go through completion.
It's dedication.
True. Very true.
This is tough. I might just do I'm gonna do an Elliott Smith song. I'll do Ballad of Big Nothing. Say that.
Cool.
Nice song. Very good.
Okay.
What about you, Dawg?
A song that I won't interrupt.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like I'm like Jack. There's many. Anything that we're listening to and I'm driving with you.
I'm bad. I skip a lot.
Seriously,
of
man.
songs. I skip a lot of
We
songs.
go to Montreal. I think we listened to one full song on the way there and back. No, anything. Yeah.
Copperhead Road. probably.
Steve Earle. You don't turn off Steve Earle ever.
I don't.
Yeah. Nobody does.
I'm like that. I got songs that I don't let other people skip or interrupt. That's my
I like
toxic trait.
Jack. Stop.
Yeah.
You
Dawg didn't
respect
do
it.
that though. He just let me ride with it. 2 hours of like, yeah. Anyways, it was bad.
It was very bad. Now
I
who's?
was
when you-
excited.
yeah, I know. When you guys are touring in the minivan, who controls the music?
It's a blend.
Me too. The Spotify playlist join. You can join the
A jam.
jam, yeah. So we can all add our songs to the playlist.
And
Nice.
none are allowed to be skipped.
No, they're we can't skip if you want.
I think it's
There's some
very
vetoes sometimes.
That what you said?
There's some vetoes.
Oh,
Vetoes.
Vetoes. Okay. Well, Devo too. I mean,
Devo. Are we not men? No, we are Devo.
yes.
Put that on the next. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
This is
Lindsay,
Devo
right.
on the way to Montreal on Thursday.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where are you playing in
Yeah.
Montreal?
La Soterrania.
I'm gonna nod like I know what that means.
It means the underground, I believe, but it's one of the rooms owned by the people who own La Sala Rosa. So
Okay.
it's a bunch of concert venues, and I think I've been to one of the shows over there, and it's pretty nice little venue. It's in a basement of I think this whole old high school, and they've converted it into a proper venue. That's the one I think it is. We haven't played there yet.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be
Something
a good
new.
time. Sorry?
Something new.
Exactly.
Yeah. What song best describes your personality? It's a random question. Going on my last one.
You're gonna break me with these.
Well, it could be one of your songs that describes your personality.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a new hires song that
Right.
we're like if we're describing ourselves.
You gonna say it or?
Oh, I'm going back into the Rolodex. Sorry.
Early stuff. I mean, right
Uh,
now
we're
for
going
new hire songs,
Yeah,
I was
let's
going
do
to
that.
say Mission Control would be just like you're at work, wishing you were anywhere else.
Yeah. I'll do Me, Myself, and Lives because I'm
Nice.
a wallflower.
I'll take Where the Sun Sets because I'm surprised no one
That
else.
fits you.
Yep. Wildflower that doesn't have weed.
Well, no,
Hey.
Christian didn't have any, but you didn't ask
Yeah.
Jack.
Oh,
Right.
Jack's the bass player.
Yeah, but sometimes they got weed, bro.
I got
never
one.
asked.
It's just at
Jack's
home.
in
It's just
the
at home, and I don't use it.
and I don't share.
Yeah, exactly. It's for me. My stash.
Yeah. If you could interview any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
There's a lot of people like some of my favorite bands that I'd love to talk to, whatever, just to see like how they go about writing music and all that. But one person I'd say like Steven Wilson. He's like I've always been like his music is really like prog rock and all that stuff, but like just how the heck you go about writing a song like that is just like that's something that I'd be very curious to find out.
It's a good answer.
Jack or Max?
You go, Max. Go ahead.
I had an idea, but then I guess to keep on the Wilson train, I'd be curious either Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, because I feel like it'd be interesting to have a chat with him, or I think David Bowie would be a lot of fun to chat with, because there's a lot of dimensions there that even though like David Bowie's always an artist I really enjoyed, but never really dove into as much as a lot of other artists. But I just think overall as a person and as like the way that his career changed over the years and the different facets he brings to his music,
Yep.
I think would be just kind of interesting to chat about.
Well, the different personas that he had, right?
Yeah.
Ziggy Stardust, the Slim Duke. Like he had a few different and he just like he never.
I love 80s David Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
80s
I watched
David Bowie was
Labyrinth
like
a lot
that.
as a kid too, so maybe that has an impact on that.
Yeah,
Certainly,
could
yeah.
be. Yeah.
I'll continue on the Wilson train and do the volleyball from Castaway.
I was waiting for somebody to say
Sick.
Wilson Phillips.
He had a great album.
That would be better. Well, that's that. Is that Brian Wilson? Yeah. Okay. Oh man, so many. I honestly maybe it's slightly boring. I would say it's just like Paul McCartney. He's just like blows my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, slightly
It's
boring.
crazy.
Guy's done nothing with his life.
Just kind of like an obvious choice, but he's not talking to me right now. He's not answering my calls. So
What a jerk.
He's busy.
yeah.
Busy.
He's busy playing bass for the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, he did.
What about you? Seeing as we're throwing people on the spot, what about you over here, mister?
A musician that I'd like to speak to?
Yes.
Could we have a podcast with him, maybe?
Yes.
Anyone?
Yes.
Dead or alive?
Yes.
Jim Morrison.
Good choice.
Ooh, nice.
Only
Boy,
because
that's
I
a
think that would be like off the rails kind of
yeah.
chat. Like, because you would ask him a question about,
Oh yeah.
what do you think about the political atmosphere right now? And he would just like fucking talk about Indians and
He'd be existential.
indigenous, I should say, sorry. And you know what I mean? Because Indian Summer is one of his songs, but you talk about like how high he would be too, would be pretty cool. Yeah, because he'd be fucked up for sure. I mean, that's
He probably would be.
yeah, whether it's
He's not
booze
showing up.
or ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Whatever. What you?
Earl Haggard.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good old Merrill.
Nice.
Let's try a funny one here.
Yeah.
If you won $10 million tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd buy?
An RV so that we can go on tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be easy.
Ooh, you go, Christian.
I mean, it's kind of a little lame, I guess, but like I need to start looking at apartments, so it would be like a house, or something like that, a place to stay.
Hey, it's Maslow's hierarchy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, it's right up there. And we have if you have to talk to somebody about houses.
Well, if you want $10 million, I can find you something real nice. Real.
Oh, I can't afford a house right now.
I mean, try to put it to good use on practical stuff, but also I feel like I'd want to build like a recording studio.
It's kind of our
That's
dream
a-
too. Yeah.
That's a really good one.
That's what Dawg and I said too. Like,
Yep.
if we won a bunch of money, we'd build like a sick podcast area, but you'd also be able to record music there. It'd be
Yeah.
great. We'd
And
do
have
some, like,
shows.
Yeah.
Purpose.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like the Dawg and Gus studio, and then
We'd have to come up with a better name because, that's kind of.
well, it'd be Gus's studio then.
That was quick.
The dog house. The dog house.
No, I already used that.
Well, you fucking brand that baby. You get her going, man.
Get her branded. Morning.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Dawg and Gus questions. Are they supposed to ask us?
Oh, you can ask them.
Gus. What makes the Dawg and Gus show different from other shows?
We never ask about ourselves.
Sure we
Obviously,
do.
Dawg and or Gus is what makes it different than other shows for sure.
Wow. You
Yeah.
should run for office.
Politically correct.
Very good.
I don't believe you put these on here. Oh my God.
It wasn't entirely for this time of the day. I was thinking more of like later, like if we ran out of questions. But you use the one right now. It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't realize we were supposed to leave them for later.
You're on a schedule. But
How's that working for you?
Well, apparently he threw everybody off because they're all fucked up right now, and I'm fucked up. So, all right, you just robbed a bank, and you're getting into the car, and you put a song on. What song is playing as you're driving away with the cash?
Danger Zone. I never
There's
listened to any login, but that Danger Zone will be the one. I think
Nice
it's
choice. Yeah, we haven't heard that one yet.
Nope, we have not.
I don't remember what the name of the song is, but it's by Tenacious D off of the movie when they're doing like a car chase scene, and it's called something like Car Chase or Getaway or something like that. It's very short, but
Chase.
very good.
I would do Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast.
Sick.
Just feels like it's like 160 BPMs or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's faster than that. Just feels right.
Hall of Famers. Outcast.
All
Hell
of
yeah.
it, baby. They're nominated this year, right?
They're in, but I think I
Oh.
got in last year.
Yeah,
Because I was looking at the list for this year. I thought they were on that.
No, they were in last
My
year.
bad.
Yeah. What was I had something good for? Oh, Tenacious D. Have you heard the version that they do of Wicked Game? Chris Isaac's song.
Chris Isaac's song.
Tenacious
Yeah.
D.
I have it on.
It's on. Check it out after. It's very good. It's very good.
What's your song? You do this every time.
What was I listening to recently?
The new hires?
Yeah, I was listening to New Hires recently.
What a liar.
What a liar, New Hire.
I'll go with Bomb Track. Rage
Ooh.
Against the Machine.
Nice.
Before and after robbing a bank.
Exactly.
That one.
Hype you up to go rob the bank, and when you're getting away, yeah. Nothing better.
Okay. I'm going to go with National Anthem by Radiohead.
All right.
Wow.
That's a good one. What kind of car are you driving away with? Radiohead going on?
1969 Camaro SS drop top,
Okay.
I'm,
all black.
I'm driving away in a Dodge Caravan.
Caravan.
Jack's Dodge driving. Jack driving.
With a whole bunch of whole bunch of musical equipment and
Got
that for some
48
reason.
down the fucking Queensway.
Be careful.
Hey, it ain't
careful like
pulling you
50.
over in a caravan, dude.
Yeah.
They never
That's your
suspect
thing.
caravans.
That's true. That's a
Yeah.
very good point. I
Yeah.
mean, even in the town, they're driving like a caravan and he just
Exactly.
like rips out of there.
Yeah.
It's got some balls. I'm not docking it, Jack. That's a great car. What motivates you when things get tough?
Man.
I think for this band, it's kind of like a lot of it is perspective, right? Like you kind of get to a point where you take a step back and you look at all the fun stuff we were able to do so far and like just kind of hope that more fun stuff will come down the line. That's how we've been pretty much running this entire time, which has brought us some pretty cool places so far.
That's true. It's true. And yeah, like thinking about even when a couple of years ago and where you are now because of your hard work, you're ahead of a lot of other people in the industry from here that I think don't put the foot on the gas as much as you guys did, and it's showing, right? Because you're starting to get more bigger shows as opposed to some of the other artists that are here, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it is luck too, but I think like if you show up consistently every day, you get a little luckier, right?
That's right.
Guys, we've seen you play. It's not
Yeah.
luck, okay?
Yeah.
It's the pants. We know.
It's
It's
definitely
the
the
hair, it's the pants, it's the no socks with Max. It's just that's
Oh
what it is.
no, that's making us lose some points.
That could change.
No.
We got to keep
Only
it
with-
simple, guys, so I
It's
gotta
very
find something.
Duran.
Only-
Duran.
There's only one person I know that you lose points with the socks for, and that's one of our. I'm not going to say who it is. Anyway,
You can't say that
he's like,
shit. And not
he's-
call
yes,
him
I
that.
can because it's my show and your show, so I can say whatever I damn well please.
All right.
I'll tell you afterwards. I don't want to be on the air. I don't want to embarrass him.
Is that embarrassing? Like,
Well,
he
it
doesn't, he doesn't
is.
like people that don't wear socks?
Yes. He goes, I don't like he said to me once, he goes, I don't like the music because Max doesn't wear socks.
How does that have anything to do with That's fucking terrible. How does it have anything to do with the music?
It doesn't. And that's the point.
Oh, we got to call him out. We'll get you.
Don't worry, Max. It's okay.
We'll add a
we love
disclaimer.
him.
Max doesn't wear socks.
Yes, exactly.
It
Another one.
Listen,
of the room.
if I wouldn't be wearing socks either. But anyway, just saying.
All right. Ask a question.
Okay. Can we do the rapid fire?
If you want.
Beer or whiskey?
Beer.
Beer.
And that was
Uh,
beer with Dawg, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a quick answer too. I guess rapid fire. Concert or sport game?
Concert.
Concert.
Even though I don't know about you guys, but for me, like I'm at a point now where whenever I go to concerts, I kind of can't turn my brain off sometimes. It's
Yep.
really rare that I could go see one and just not think about the band and like, oh, that was really cool what he did there. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was so a sporting event would be fun because then at least like I can really turn my brain off because I know I'm definitely not throwing 70 yards down the line. I know that's not a possibility, but
But you
You're
could say,
the,
why do they play that song during the intermissions?
you're the
That'd be Max,
equivalent
you
of the
ready?
guy
mean
guys
like
who go to
Texan?
the baseball games and score it themselves.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what you're doing at a concert.
I aspire to be the Uncle Rico of football.
Yeah, over those mountains. But the guy that marks it, that reminds me of my grandfather. He would do that at home when he's watching the Blue Jays. He would like mark this scoring. I was like, okay, well, you're definitely. He's like, well, I killed, but he killed Germans, so he had that.
Yeah, we don't
going
mess with
for
him.
Yeah, we didn't fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
But probably more relaxing. I like to score. I like to score as opposed to killing people. It was much
Well, that's probably a lot better for the people that he was going to kill. Early birds or night owls?
Night owls.
Early bird for me.
Yeah, I'm an early bird.
That's why we see Max at all the other shows.
I know Jack's answer to this one. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Yeah.
Cats for
No.
me.
Cats. I have 2 cats and 1 dog, so
You got 2 dogs. Yeah, me too.
Oh, here we go. And
Put that on your
Hey,
scorecard.
finger butts.
Two cats.
Yeah, 2 dogs. 2 dogs.
Take some fucking notes.
Take notes.
Are you
Favorite
taking the
favorite
census
junk
of,
food.
animals from bands around town? Is that what?
That's it. Yes. Your favorite junk food.
Sour Patch Kids.
Nice.
Book it.
Holy shit.
Movie theater popcorn?
Good choices.
Real butter or fake butter?
Real butter, and you ask for extra butter. If they
Yes,
only have
like halfway
fake
through.
butter, you put the straw in, and then you pour the butter in, then you pull the straw out, so it's evenly dispersed throughout.
Impressive. Did you
Wow.
ever work at a movie theater?
Yeah.
No, I
let's
actually
see.
really like popcorn. I must
And,
have
Jack, and to Jack's, we live off that stuff at the school we work at, like all the EAs. We have Sour Patch Kids there. They don't last the day. Like I'll buy a bag.
No.
I'm like, they're on my shelf. I go back and the bag's empty. I'm like, crap, I didn't even get one.
Yeah, that was just
Well, yeah.
time we
Goes-
had.
I
it
can't
goes
buy
up-
them.
Be hidden.
Goes well with Jack's weed stash.
Yeah,
That's for
man.
sure.
What,
Yeah.
once
I
we
can't tell
find
them
it.
apart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny.
It's a fun game to play. Fun game to play on yourself.
Find Jack's
Got to go
weed.
to work. Let's try one of these ones. What's one movie you can watch 100 times?
Oh, I just watched the Grand Budapest Hotel again.
Oh,
Nice.
They put it back on Netflix. So that's my answer. Unreal.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. One of my classics.
Scott Pilgrim. That's a great one too.
The
Matt.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Coming in
Every
with the
year.
classic. The classic.
Every year.
What about you, Mr. Gus?
I have a couple.
Okay.
Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
And The Town.
Okay. Good.
And The Departed.
Good choices.
Nice.
Good choices.
And I watch Christmas Vacation 10 times a year every Christmas.
Would you like to go on?
That's it. That's all I
Okay.
got. Just 4. I don't watch anything else. It's just those
It's
4
just-
over and over.
Yeah.
Want to try a new movie?
DVDs.
No, let's put it on.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I wanna watch The
I
Town.
can't leave the house. I got to watch The Departed for the 10th time.
Yeah.
Just
Seriously.
keep those DVDs in your pocket.
I got to make sure that
Yeah.
it ends differently. For me, it's The Warriors. I love that movie.
Is that the one with the
Come out and
bombs?
play?
Come out and play.
Yeah.
That was improvised, that whole scene. Eh? Like the guy's like, okay, David, I need you to do something here. And he's like, okay. And he found these bottles around the site and he started clinking them and stuff. And it just freaked everybody out. So they kept it in the movie.
That's actually pretty cool.
That was one of the best scenes in the movie. Well, there's a bunch of good scenes, but
That's
It's just such a
random
cool-
choice, though. I like it. I
It's
think
so
it's so
good.
they all were, but it's okay. That's why it's our little comfort movie, right?
yeah. But was I the most randomist? Did I win?
I think Muppets Christmas.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
that's
pretty
right up there.
Good.
man.
It's a
That's
great
pretty
movie. I watch it at
It's
least
pretty good.
once a year.
He talks about it a lot.
Talk about when Tiny Tim passes. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And they talk about the ducks.
What?
Every time.
It's been out 35 years, but yeah, it's definitely done.
Max just ruined the whole movie for me.
Oh, you can watch it again. You won't remember. The
It's true.
so the tour. Let's talk about a little bit about the tour. So you've done Toronto, Brockville. You're doing Montreal. What's the back leg of this?
So we're going to be Montreal on Thursday. Then we have the big hometown show on Saturday. So we're going to be playing at Club Saw with guests from Status, Motherland, and Saturn Sunrise. And then we'll be playing at, let me look at the schedule, Kingston on the 20th. We'll be playing Kitchener on the 26th, Hamilton on the 27th, Niagara on the 28th, and then finishing off in Pembroke on the 3rd.
Nice.
Cool.
That's great. Are you excited to play? Is there anywhere that you're really excited to see that you haven't seen yet?
We haven't been to Niagara, so I think that's the only place
Yeah.
where we haven't played yet. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're
Yeah.
originally looking at potentially going to London to play close to some family out there, but Niagara worked out, and it's a new realm for us. So we thought we'd go. We'd go to the IHOP, I guess, and see the falls.
Yes. So
Do some gambling.
yes, lose your shirts,
We'll put
Yeah.
Jack's van
or
on-
maybe
on roulette.
Yeah.
maybe win some money and buy Max some socks.
Oh man,
That,
I'll
that-
just buy
I just
him.
felt like
I'll just
it
buy
had
him
to be
outright.
said. Had to be said.
the call outs are bad.
I'm just kidding, man. Relax, everybody.
Yeah, I got to dip, guys. But
Okay.
this has been
Jack.
super fun. I'll see you at a show soon.
Yes. Thanks for
it's been a
chatting with
pleasure.
us, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
course.
Thanks for coming. Buddy.
Thank you, guys. Ciao.
Cheers.
All right. So is he gone yet? Oh, okay. Let's talk about Jack. No, I'm just teasing. So no, are you guys going to plan to get out to the East Coast at any time, or even further west out of Ontario at some point? Is that feasible for you guys?
kind of in the books. We're well, not in the books just yet, but we're looking at going maybe to the East Coast in the fall, and we are chatting about potentially like we want to go to BC at some point or Alberta or something just to do a little run over there. Saskatchewan, we'll see. Maybe we'll get an RV and drive across, but I think a lot of it is like we're trying to like just slowly grow out and see where the ride takes us, but hopefully within the year or two, maybe even down in the States one day. We'll see when things calm down.
Yeah. So organizing the tour, how involved is that?
Very, very
Yeah.
involved because a lot of it, since we're pretty much DIY here, so you
Yeah.
have to email all of the venues in town. You have to email every single band in town, try to see if anybody's available. Try to align schedules not only for 5 guys, but for every single date so that it makes sense. Because you don't want to play Hamilton one weekend, drive back to Montreal to then just go back to Guelph the next weekend. That's right across the street, right? It's definitely a lot of work, For those who haven't done it, it's not for the faint of heart, but it is very rewarding once you get done.
Going on that though, like, what do you think you guys are doing differently than other bands that's allowing you to go as far as you are? Is it just maybe that you're taking that risk and you're going for it and you're giving it a shot to see what's out there, as opposed to some of the people that sort of just say stay in the kind of the Ottawa area and don't get further out of that? Do you think that that's just something that you guys are focusing on to expand? Is that, like you mentioned, that you wanted to grow out, but is it, what are you doing differently that they're not doing?
Yeah, that could be
One
one of those things.
one thing I can think of, maybe it's like, I think they're still doing it, but maybe not to the level that like we're doing it. It's like Jack said, like especially Max and Phil and Aiden, they're all very organized in spreadsheets. They like when they're planning a tour, Phil pulls up a spreadsheet, an Excel sheet, and he like makes this tables, and he has like, okay, venues, list of venues, bands, list of bands, and then it's like, so thing is just really well organized. And like Phil has been applying to all like, I don't know, 60 something festivals, and he's like keeping track of when the date to apply are open and all that stuff. So that's like one step that he goes like above and beyond that. Like it's easy sometimes to just be like, oh, why don't we get a festival? Well, did you apply to like 100 of them? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So it's
we
like,
look out for those things too actively. Like I think it's gotten to a point where the algorithm kind of feeds them to us a little bit too. We'll just go on Instagram and then apply to this festival, apply to that, and we'll just apply to just about anything because if you don't start applying, they won't see you. And especially if you're an out of towner, there's not a lot of opportunity to kind of get your name out there if you're not close to the organizers. So it's just applying as many times as you can and seeing that your name's popping up and consistently being there can help you get one of those gigs.
So when you're looking at out of town places to play and the bands, are you looking for the same style and genre as you guys? Or are you looking to go maybe just a little bit outside of your own musical box, as it were?
I'd say like generally like especially for out of town, it'd be more finding bands that we think we would gel well with in terms of sound, because a lot of times we're just trying to win over the audience that's there, right? And so if another band has a little bit of pull, it helps us, or it puts us at a better chance of winning their attention if, like, let's say they're fans of indie rock, rather than like we couldn't play with like a crabcore or hardcore band, and I think like we'd maybe get a fan or two out of it, but I think it'd be a little bit tougher or a little bit more challenging. So you put your best bets forward, because it does cost a decent amount to do this. So you want to make sure that you're trying your best to put your odds on the right side.
Yeah. I think you guys are doing it. Like you mentioned, Christian, is the organization and being, proactive as opposed to reactive is very important for your growth. And I think that that's what I've noticed. I mean, and I think I've talked to Dawg about this with you guys, is that is something that we've noticed, because you're popping up more than other bands that are from Ottawa that have, as are as talented as you, but you just don't have, I think, that gel that kind of keeps everything organized. And they know you guys have that. I think you figured out the recipe for making sure that you get into those places with like-minded bands and sort of make sure your name's top of mind, and you're following up and you're doing things the right way. It's almost like you have a business, which is kind of what it is, right? And you're
100%
you're putting like a CRM together, and you're just kind of, you're making sure that your touching points are all there, which I think is a great way to approach it, because as we know, without a manager, which you guys don't have, I don't believe, and you're just basically doing everything, and your social media game's on point, and you're kind of doing everything, which is a lot, but at least you all have like minds, so that you can sort of, you do this, and you got 3 people that like spreadsheets, so that helps. And then you're just like, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of like, everybody brings something to the table, and in different ways that create a better atmosphere and a better opportunity for you guys. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. It definitely.
honestly,
Oh, you go,
go
Christian.
ahead.
Oh, look at that. The collaboration continues on camera.
Yeah.
Look at
Well, it's
that.
hard when you're not in the room either, right? Like, because you gotta, yeah, it's all good. Go ahead, Christian first, and then
I'll
Max. Only alphabetical order.
To jump on that, I was just gonna say, like, it's like for me especially, it's like if I wasn't in this band, I wouldn't have as much success, because I am not that well organized at that point. But that's where like Aiden takes care of like a lot of the bookings, and then Max is good with like Instagram and like a lot of reaching out to stuff. And Phil is like background, and I'm just like, okay, I can take care of like TikTok or like social. So having all these different people doing something that you don't have to do all yourself I think is another reason why, like, because I don't know if like other bands, sometimes you'll have one member that's like trying to just corral everybody to like be like, hey guys, we need to do more stuff or something like that, while we're all like pretty good at just like, I have my task, I'll do my task, you take care of the other stuff.
And I think we all
That
have
works really well.
attitude that we want to do something each to help the band, right? Like, I don't think it's, I think you need to have members that are one invested and to want to go above and beyond to try to find ways to help the band grow, right? Like, if you're only relying on one person to do everything, it's a crazy amount of work. Just like I said, just booking this tour, that was a lot of work to go through, right? So leaving that on one person can be tough. And then on top of that, you got social media. You got to come out to visit other bands and see what they're doing in the scene. You got to, you know, make sure that you're on top of your finances, making sure that everything is done on top of just writing music, which is why we're doing it. But it's like there's this whole machine that has to go around it.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that also going on that, those bands that have one person that's committed and the three others or whatever that aren't as much, they don't last.
No, they're not
They
going to
don't,
last
like,
for
because
sure.
it becomes something more than it. You know, there's some angst, right? There's a power struggle in a sense. Like, you can't really, maybe someone that does all the work thinks that they can tell everybody else what to do, and also everybody else that's not helping the person that's working, you know, it's just they show up and then you're like, why are you saying anything? You didn't get involved. So yeah, I think it's important to have the nucleus that you have, which is, you know, you can delegate and you can each contribute in all facets, right? So
And you have to be able to, like, we treat it like a democracy. So everybody has their vote, everybody has their say. And like, I think ultimately everybody understands that like we all have the same goal, like the same ultimate North Star that we're trying to reach, right? Which is we're just trying to keep growing this thing and seeing as far as we can take it. So I think that helps to remove a lot of the ego out of the room because you know that even if opinions like don't align all the time, you know that everybody has the best intention for the band ultimately. It's not like someone's trying to sabotage it, which I think that's probably another reason why some bands might struggle is just like sometimes you just got to put your ego and park it in the driveway, right?
that's right.
How I know that I've seen Max out at shows. How important it is to support the local scene here and other bands that are playing in it?
Super important. I think, at least for us, like that's probably been the biggest contributing factor or one of the biggest contributing factors towards like any semblance of success that we've had, right? Like you need your community, you need to have other bands that go support other bands the best you can, right? Because in the end, like I view it like the community shares a dollar is how I'd kind of like say it as an analogy is like that dollar goes around and supports that one band to go and record some music, which then goes into the pocket of the venue owner that supports the area where people can go and congregate and listen to music. And that circle continues and it involves so many other people. So if you don't go and toss that dollar in, your community is not going to thrive. It's not going to grow. And it's just not going to be as fun because it's a lot of fun to go hang out with your friends and listen to music.
And there's a lot of good bands out there too.
Yeah, makes it easy.
Yeah, we're noticing.
Yeah, we touched on that earlier. Like we're talking about the younger guys that are coming up, right? Like I'm not saying you guys are older, but it's just like I talked to. I was at Jake DeMarsh's thing at the Rainbow a couple Wednesdays ago, and I met a band called Toxic, and they're playing this Wednesday with Sun Dried Flies. At yeah, they're playing at Targ, and they're 15 years old. 15.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they had to have an adult with them at the Rainbow because they're not allowed to be in there, you know? And it's just like,
I think that's awesome.
yeah, right. And we're doing, and the dad, I don't know, he knows me from some, he's like, I've been watching your podcast. Can you come talk to these guys? I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Is this Static?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
Static, sorry.
Dad reached out a couple times and we've chatted a bunch, and yeah, we're super aligned when it comes to I guess the view and what they're doing is awesome. Like I saw them live at Avant-Garde with Paradolia and Broken by Friday a couple weeks ago, and it's just there's this rise of younger.
Yes,
I don't want to call them kids because they're not kids, but like
15's
a kid.
Yeah, well, yeah. But still, I'm like, think about being in a band and like what comes after the music, right? Because when you're young, sometimes all you do is focus on the music, but like realizing how to get into venues and just how to connect yourself and, also writing kick-ass music. It's fun. it's fun to see.
I think it's great. Yeah, it's so fun to see. You're right. It's like it's wonderful. I think it's fantastic.
I think my favorite part of that night was when I was talking to them. I had stickers with me. I just had some random, and I had him, it was like excited to get the stickers I gave him. I was like,
He is.
hey, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It's just
No,
that, like,
it's
you know,
true.
that youthful enthusiasm that they have right now. You don't ever want to lose that.
You should have said you can put this on your car in a year.
Yeah, or
in a
10
year or 2.
Yeah.
We can drive.
One of the guys was like, I'm just going right on my guitar case. I'm like, that's exactly where it should go.
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
80s or 90s as a decade of music.
It hasn't changed since last time. The 90s, baby. Every time.
Yeah, probably go 90s as well.
Sorry, Dawg.
Sorry, Dawg.
It's pretty much expected, and I don't care anymore.
Well, when
A
we
lot.
ask the 15-year-olds, when we have
Yes,
them,
yeah, they'll be saying
be like,
80s.
you
what?
mean the 1900s?
The 1980s?
I was born in 2010. That's fucked up.
Oh
Fucked
my
up.
god!
Uh,
Oh my god! I
I've
don't want to
noticed
talk
a
to
lot
them.
of these young bands have, at least like the ones that I've been seeing, they're pulling from grunge quite a bit and like 90s rock, which is
Yeah.
really cool. Like I
think
didn't
it's the
expect it to
TikTok.
be fun. Sorry.
I think it's the TikTok, bro. Because there was definitely a revitalization. Even like when I was saying Tenacious D version of Wicked Game. Wicked Game was a huge song last year on TikTok, and then it's all come back. And then these 90s, especially the Alice in Chains, like because Alice in Chains in the 90s was considered that fifth wheel of the big bands that came out of the grunge era, but they happen to be my favorite. Like I love Alice in Chains, so it's like. It's funny how you're right. It's really interesting that those guys are pulling from that. Might be their parents, because their parents are probably my age. You know, I'm 45. If I 15-year-olds, makes sense. You know, like it's pretty wild. So yeah.
Agreed.
So listen. Thanks again, guys. Awesome to see you. Awesome to talk to you. We love you guys. You know, obviously we're pulling for you guys to do everything that you want to do with this dream of yours. So the tour is going on. Check out New Hires on their Instagram. Go to their website, grab their tickets, get some shows into you if you're out there in the Ontario area.
March 14th, this Saturday
Or if
coming
you're in
up.
Ottawa, come to SAW this weekend. Even though this is going to be probably out in 2 weeks, so it doesn't.
But still,
You know, so
Doesn't
hope you
feel
have a great show and you'll be full there because SAW is your spot. That's kind of like your home field advantage.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Nice, thanks, boys.
yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you, yeah.
see you. I'll see you there.
You'll be there.
I'll come and stay.
Dawg and Gus, Dawg and Gus, Dawg and Gus.